Hi there. Let's have a look at exercise 1.18. This exercise is a huge one. So we need to create 4 sheets from scratch and do the formatting and create formulas in 2 of them. First, I have already created 2 for you in this video to save some time. One is called utility input and the other one is called utility tariff. Please follow the instructions on the syllabus and create these 2 by yourself. Feel free to pause this video to first get these 2 sheets ready. And now we are back. Here we see in these 2 cells, apparently there are 2 lines in one cell. So how did that happen? We used this function you see here, wrap text. So within the limit of the cell, the words in one cell can actually take more lines if necessary. So that's the wrap text, and we also used the wrap text and also merge and center functions in the tariff sheet. You see here the B1 to E1 are actually merged into one and everything is centered. And of course we use the wrap text. The next step is to create two more sheets. One of them is called utility gas and the other one is called utility power. So first let's rename the utility gas. This is what we just created. Okay, so this one is set, and let's add another new sheet called utility power. So 1.18 utility power. Alright, so let's enlarge this to make it clear. Okay, A1 is here, and in A1 we need gas, and I'll just start typing everything. So year, that's in A4. So year 1996, usage, price per cubic. I'm not writing that. Cubic meters. So this one you see the content is already more than the cell can handle. So again we're gonna use the wrap text. So amount exclude VAT. Of course we can double click here to make it fit, but since it's too long, we'll also make our table too long. Again, we will use wrap text. And the next one is VAT, and the final one is total include VAT. So here, wrap text. These are numbers. So as we illustrated before, if we have data available in other sheets, for example in the input sheet or the tariff sheet, so here we have the months, we have the price per unit, and here if we calculate it, we can see that how much power and gas you used in the year 96. So there are all the numbers available in other sheets, so we will leave these ones empty for now. Let's continue to add other information. So here is 12 months. We can type in here 12, but let's just refer to the other sheet to be safe, just in case if the circle of the payment collection becomes 13 months or 24 months, we are still safe here. Tariff for certain months, and here is another number. We mark it in case we forgot. So here we have total amount due. And another number. So this is a new sheet called gas, and we can create a similar one. You can choose to type it in again, or you can just copy this sheet and change some details. So from here, so on top of A and 1, there's a button you can click on. There you can select the whole sheet. And let's copy this sheet here. A bit small, let's enlarge that. Okay, we have exactly the same sheet in the Power Sheet now. We just need to change some data. Power need to be changed. So P. Usage 1996. Price per, now it's per unit. Amount excludes VAT, VAT total include VAT, tariff amounts total amount due. So we just quickly invented another sheet based on the sheet of gas. Alright, now it's time to look into the answers. So first we want to see how much gas did we use in 1996. So if we go back to the other sheet, we will find out in the tariff sheet we have such data. We have the data of the gas that recorded in December 1995, and we also have the gas amount recorded in December 1996. So the difference of these two would be the usage of the year 1996. So it should be this one minus that one. That's a simple calculation. We just need to go back, select the cell, and start the formula. We go to the other sheet. As you might remember, the formula will follow you, and now the formula reference is in the other sheet. And now we use this one because that's the end of the term, and we use that one to minus the beginning of the term. Again, instead of going back to the original sheet, just press enter to make sure that the reference still in the right sheet. Press enter. We see the usage is 1200, and that one is solved. Price per cubic meter, we need to find out. Okay, it's talking about gas, it's about price per cubic meter. Let's see, in the input sheet we have here price per unit for gas is this amount. We just need to copy that amount. That is equal to that sheet. Choose that amount, press enter. That's it. Amount excludes VAT, so we don't need to take VAT into consideration yet. So that's a basic calculation that you need to use the usage amount times price per cubic meter, and here we go. We have the amount excludes the VAT. How much is the VAT? That must be related with the VAT percentage. Let's see where is the VAT percentage. We find it in the utility input sheet, and we have the percentage as 17.5. That's a little bit lower than now, but of course we're talking about 1996, so 17.5 makes sense. So we need to add that amount of VAT to the amount that excluded the VAT. So that is the total amount times the percentage. Where is the percentage again? Of course, in the other sheet, the input sheet. Here we have percentage and press enter to go back. Yes, here we go. Since we don't need to drag it to anywhere, so it's okay, we leave this one relative. So we don't need any dollar signs. Total include VAT, that's simple, that's the amount exclude VAT plus the VAT. Now we have the total include the VAT. Before we go on, let's clean our data a little bit. Since in the worksheet we have these three have more decimals than the screenshot shows on the syllabus. The screenshot on the syllabus only shows 2 decimal places, so we will fix those. Okay, this looks the same as a screenshot now, so that's perfectly good. The next part, when we talk about tariff for certain amount of months is a certain price. And how many months is a payment cycle? Now we know it's 12 months, but just to be exact, we should refer to a sheet instead of typing in a number. So where is the number 12? It's here. The bill is for a period of 12 months. It's in the input sheet in the cell A8. Okay, let's refer to A8 in the input sheet. Press enter. We have 12 months. And here we have another amount. That's a tariff for 12 months. How much is the tariff? Let's have a look at the tariff sheet. Oh, it didn't say. It only says the amount. Probably in the input sheet. Oh, yes. The input sheet tells us the monthly tariff for gas is 7.08. Since we are talking about a cycle of 12 months, so we need to take this amount and times 12. So here we go. We have 12 months here. Always refer to the cell, remember? And use that to multiply the monthly tariff. Press enter. Here we go. We have the right amount. And total amount due is naturally the amount you need to pay for the gas and plus the amount you need to pay for the tariff. If you compare the result with your syllabus, this is exactly the answer. So let's review again. For this one, the usage you need to calculate based on the usage of 19.6 and minus the usage of 19.5. And the price per unit for gas, you can find it in the input sheet. And the amount you can calculate based on these two. The VAT percentage is available in the input sheet, and you can calculate the VAT based on the percentage and the total amount without VAT. And total amount include VAT is these two adding up together. The cycle of 12 months can be referred back to the input sheet, and the tariff is also available in the input sheet, but that's only for monthly payment, and you need to use that to time the 12 months. In the end, we add up the expenses for gas and the expenses for tariff. This is an example for you, since this one is a little bit more complicated and refer to other sheets a lot. I will leave you with the exercise regarding power, which is very similar, has also the usage, price per unit, the amount without VAT, VAT, total include VAT. So everything is similar, but now the challenge is for you. Please complete this exercise and I will see you in the next video. Good luck.